What's up, y'all? Y'all know I've been pretty slack on the interviews and everything lately. You know, time constraints and high levels of stress and everything, you know. But, you know, things could always be worse, man. I'm glad that's something that I always speak. And now I have to internalize that for myself. No matter what the situation is or what you got going on, you always got to remember that it's people that's in much worse situations. And so it forces you to grab whatever situation you're in by the horn and make the best of it, you know? So today I went on and got up outside the truck and spoke to a few drivers. And it helped me to put the camera down right quick. Put the camera down right quick. And to be quite honest, well, I mean, I talk to drivers all the time, blase blah. But today I really asked questions that I needed to be asking that I knew some of you guys probably wanted to hear the answer to. And I gotta be honest, still, it didn't take a whole lot of initiative on my part because these guys happened to be parked beside me, one at the fuel aisle and the other one at the truck stop when I went in to give me a shower. But in any case, still, I talked to them, right? I give myself that much credit. I did talk to them, and and ask them some questions that basically I knew the answer would reveal some information that I knew would be relevant to my passion. Which brings me to another point, you know. To find happiness in life, you can't just be in search of money, but you need to find what it is that you're passionate about. You need to find your purpose. Engage that and make some moves toward fulfilling your purpose, because that is ultimately what will bring you happiness, you know. And just by speaking to the guys today and getting information, you know, that would basically or asking them questions that would reveal information that I can use to present on the website or the DVD or on YouTube. That made me feel a whole lot better, you know. It was kind of like therapy. So anyway, back to what the whole purpose of turning this camcorder on for today. So one guy, Fred, you know, cool dude, and he was talking about, he works for USA Truck. A lot of guys that ask about USA Truck. Fred said to him, in his opinion, you know, he can't give it a 10. And he can't talk bad about him. He said he will place him in the average category. You know, he's been there for years, so obviously it's not so bad that he would leave. And he don't seem to be the type of guy who is stuck at that company because of his record or anything, because of the type of stuff that we talked about. You know, I can tell that he has a better mindset to allow himself to be in that position, you know. So there's one guy, USA Truck. They got an average rate from a driver I spoke to today. I asked him, was he still getting the miles? He said he's still getting decent miles, even though we're in a recession, you know. And the other guy I spoke to was a PAM driver. That's another company that a lot of y'all ask about quite frequently. I guess one reason is because they have that training going on. Or at least a lot of guys, I don't know if they got anything to do with driving school, that training solutions or whatever or not. But I know a lot of guys say after they graduate, I should have asked about it then, that they can either go to PAM or USA Truck, I think, or some other companies. So anyway, this guy is now a trainer at PAM. And again, he said the company was happy. He was happy. He was satisfied. He's been getting not quite the miles that he was getting before the recession, but he can't complain because he hear of other guys doing a lot of complaining of being in a lot worse situation. Why am I? This guy actually interviewed. So instead of me talking you to death about what we spoke about, here's my man Steven. Steve, Ed, take it away, kid.
Oh. my man Steven right here. I just met out here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Hey Steven, tell us a little about you, man.
My name is Steven. I'm from Arkansas, live in Wisconsin now. Got paying transport. Before I did this, I was spent 5 years in the Navy. Got out with the college, got a degree in computer information systems. Worked for a little while, worked with computers, then I tried to work with juveniles, but I've always liked to travel, and I've always wanted to be a truck driver. So I went to truck driving school, got my license, and I've been with Cam for 3 years. I enjoy it. Got its ups and its downs, being away from home a lot, but get to meet new people every day. So it's just what you make of it. Get out here, when you come out here, if you want to drive trucks, you don't want to start driving trucks to make money. I mean, making money is part of the deal, but when you're out here, it's got to be about more than just the money. It's got to be about the satisfaction or what. You're out here for the money, you end up hurting yourself or somebody else. But the money's just a benefit.
Get a new driver some good info, man. First, what should they consider before they become drivers? And then if they decide to become drivers, give them some tips to the best way to make driving a truck a career and not just a job.
Okay, when you got to consider your health, and that includes your back, your physical health, your mental health. I'd say your spiritual health too. So yeah, you're gonna need some kind of guidance out when you're out here on this road. And once you consider all of that, you need to make sure that you're able to stay away for long periods of time. You're able to drive long distance time. You're able to sit down for long periods of time. And sometimes when required, you might be able to check and see if you can lift heavy objects at certain times.
Right.
Because you might be called on to unload your own trailer. But most of all, you gotta check yourself, make sure you gotta pay.
Some people need to be around their close friends, or the way their social makeup is. They can't take being out here on the road and away from home that long. You know what I mean?
Well, if you need to be at home every day, then driving is not something you need to do. You might want to find some other option, an alternative or something like that. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you can't do it. You can come out here and do it, but think about it is, you running home every chance you get, you ain't gonna make no money.
Right, and being stressed out and unhappy the whole time.
Yeah. And if you're stressed out, stress don't lead to you losing focus.
Yep.
And you must be focused to drive this truck.
And deteriorating health.
Yeah.
And
stay on top of your health. Stay on top of your eyesight.
Hey, I don't mean to put you on the spot now, but I be talking a lot about your diet out here on the road, man. What kind of health tips you gonna give them about their food? I ain't gonna ask you, what you be eating out here.
I tell you what, the best thing you can do, you can sit out. You can't eat it. You can't drive over the road and eat like you eat at home. Yeah. Because when you eat at home, you active, you up, you're not sitting down all day. So what you can do is, what you can do is you can stay away from greasy foods. Try to eat some more salads. Stay away from sodas.
Yep.
I mean, you might need some caffeine or something to help you stay awake. Get some coffee or drink your soda. But try to make the majority of your drinks either like sports drinks or water. Water is completely underrated.
Yep.
Stick with water, and water will help you keep the weight off.
Well, they're gonna swear out. I prompted you to say this. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you no longer, Steven. I know you got road miles to travel and whatnot. I appreciate this, man. And I know everybody gonna appreciate the good words you're giving them at the website, lifeisatrucker.com. Any final words?
When you get out here, I'll see you down the road. Just keep it rolling.
Big trucking 2009.
There's a website you can visit, lifeisatrucker.com.